In January of 2013, a blank account quietly surfaced on YouTube under the bizarre name. If you spell that name backwards, the name has a revealing, clear, and unsettling message: the angry neighbor. Over the next few years, whoever was operating this account didn't just upload a few rants. They built a massive collection of incidents, uploading over 7,000 times. No descriptions, no tags, and the thumbnails were nothing but empty black boxes. If you stumbled across it back then, you'd hear nothing but grainy static, and you'd probably think, this is odd, but just laugh it off as a petty neighborly feud and click away. But as we dive deeper, this story only becomes more unsettling. If you stop looking at the black screens and actually look at everything from the bigger picture, you realize he wasn't recording nothing. He was documenting everything. On the surface, the channel looks like a hyper-detailed surveillance log. Someone trying to build an airtight case for the police, an HOA, or just venting to vent. Every single video title follows a strict clinical code: year, month, date, time, and offense. But the sheer precision is what makes it eerie. Catch a car speeding down a road, you can't just happen to have your camera on. You have to be actively waiting for it. The clip suggests he wasn't just casually recording his day. He was hunting, and his targets were always the same: a teen, dogs, cars, and his neighbors. As the months bled into years, something changed. The clinical titles began to deteriorate, descending into aggressive, vulgar, and deeply derogatory language. The fixation turned into outright mania, and over the course of their 5 years on YouTube, Angry Neighbor had a similar pattern of uploading dozens of the same video, all featuring the exact same title captured day after day within a precise time window, usually occurring within 1 minute of the previous day. Because the channel started in 2013, unverified YouTube accounts were strictly capped at 15 minutes. You can actually see the frustration as his videos desperately pushed right up to the 15-minute mark, cutting off exactly the second the platform forced him to stop. In the footage, it was always pitch black, except for a few eerie clips. You'd speculate that he was only using a microphone, therefore no footage. However, if you look closely, 2 tiny pixels glow in the dark sometimes, one green and one blue. It looks like a camera pointed straight up into a blank ceiling or into the sky. After looking at some articles online, that blue and green dot usually occurs when the camera sensor is overheating from the inside. This implies that not only the angry neighbor was recording for hours on end, but he was doing it in the pitch black. The audio also feels wrong. It's heavy, distorted, and caked in white noise. But when you strip away the static, you uncover a deeply disturbing realization. They're just background noises. The faint laughter of teenagers or a car passing hundreds of feet away. They're all incredibly quiet. They weren't loud enough to wake the sleeping household, and they weren't loud enough to hear over television. Which means the angry neighbor was sitting in total pitch black silence, waiting for a reason to be mad. The heavy distortion implies that he was cranking his microphone's input gain to the absolute maximum. He didn't want to just record his neighborhood. He wanted to weaponize his senses, amplifying the outside world until the tiniest sound became an unforgivable offense. So this begs the question, who was the angry neighbor? When you look at their digital archive, over 7,000 videos, sprees of identical titles, and thousands of hours spent in the dark, this looks like a textbook case of psychological hyperfixation. Psychologists talk about a breaking point where a person becomes so obsessed with a specific annoyance that their brain completely loses the ability to filter it out. A door slamming, a dog barking, or for me personally, the sound of someone loudly chewing. Your brain locks onto it like a radar, and the world shrinks until that noise is all that exists. The angry neighbor hasn't uploaded a video in over 8 years. The channel just stopped. It leaves you wondering, did they finally find the peace they were looking for? Did they move away, or did the silence finally win? Ultimately, the angry neighbor stands as a chilling digital story, a monument to what happens when you let obsessions pull you into the dark, just waiting and listening for something to hate. If you made it to the end of this, Thank you so much for watching, and I genuinely appreciate your time. If you love uncovering internet mysteries and deep dives like this, please consider subscribing and drop a comment below letting me know what rabbit hole I should investigate next.